Hello folks, and welcome back to Fallout 3. So this time, I'm over right outside of Megaton, and we're gonna head back over towards our home vault, Vault 101. See if we can pick up a broadcast, because there should be a quest that I can take on there at this point. We should hear a radio broadcast, unless I already have it on my... I do.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there.
For some reason, my general subtitles keep getting turned off.
I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. Your father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech.
Alright, there we go. Back to Vault 101 we go. And I was going the wrong way, my goodness. Okay. Been a long time since I did the first episode of this series. I'm trying to remember, I think it was right before, or a little bit before Fallout 76 released that I started this series. Because I'd really missed it. And I was having Fallout fever, waiting for the new game and stuff like that. Anyways, here we are again. So, of course, there's several ways you can go about finishing this quest. See, you're dead. It's been a long time since I've actually done it. But, why is there a skeleton under a crate? I never noticed that before. It's obviously not new. I haven't been gone that long to where it would have decomposed. So, as you can see, things are not going so well. We're gonna try to resolve this peacefully. See how that goes.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Need to talk with Amada. I got her message.
Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
What sort of trouble do you mean?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
Dad would be horrified to know all that if he were still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit, and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So, what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Why don't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
I'll see what I can do about all this.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
So it seems. Oh. Bugs. Never got rid of all the rad roaches, huh? He's going that way. Just gonna look around. We're here. I mean, we've already been here, obviously, but... not gonna count on only running into bugs. Pretty sure there will be some hostiles. Alright.
You don't belong here anymore.
That's it, old man. We're opening that door. And to hell with the Overseer's rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back! Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
Wanna stop pointing that at me? What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Don't you know enough to stay away?
Oh, I talked to him before he
Taylor,
shot.
Stop shooting, damn it!
That's why that happened like that. Okay. Upper level storage. That's lower level. Hold on. He's still pointing that gun. Inaccessible. Lower level. Cafeteria. Let's check here. Oh, it all leads to the lower level. Okay. Only one way to go. Yeah, looks a little different than when I have my 10th birthday party. Only a little, though. Oddly quiet. Just going in circles here. This one is designed different than like every other vault, of course.
Leave me alone. You're back again?
What happened down here?
It's all kind of blurry for me. But I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place.
At least look at me, lady. Tell me about the rebels.
They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Can't you just leave us alone?
Why are you all looking at the floor? What happened?
The bugs were horrible, but my family was pretty lucky. But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels.
Tell me about them.
Those kids are risking our entire vault just because they're bored. It's horrible.
Okay. Yes, I know. Yes, I do. I get it. Stop repeating the same thing, everybody.
Why will... Oh boy, are you in trouble?
Why is everyone looking at the floor?
You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you?
What's up with these people? And their closed eyes.
What do you expect from idiots like them? I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So repetitive. Okay.
You don't belong here anymore.
Yeah, I already talked to you, dude. This is where I came in, isn't it? Yeah. I guess I should... Hold on. Oh, there's part of this place I haven't been over to yet. Okay. Let's go there. Why is there a bed out in the hallway? Okay, this way. Goes down to the reactor. Upper level. This is where I went and shot BB guns. See if anyone's down here.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
That was not wise, Officer Wilkins. Can't you see I look like a... I look pretty intimidating at this point. Jail cell password, alright. Hey, we're still here. You know. Okay. Why were you in here? That's my question. Oh, I haven't been in here. Before? There's a lot of reactors.
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing. I don't know that I should be talking with you.
What happened?
With all of the bugs and fires, there was an awful lot of strain on the systems down on the reactor level. Our water chip's pretty delicate right now, but I'm working on setting her right again. It's just a phase they're going through. Every kid thinks they want to leave the vault at some point, but we all grew out of it.
Okay. Thought you'd have more to say to me, Stanley. Alright. Maintenance terminal. Don't know if we should be messing with this, but I'm curious what's on here. I see. I think that is involved with one of the decisions you can make about the fate of this place. But let's carry on. Okay, I need to go over here.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Don't worry, I'm trying to help the entire vault.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
What happened that night?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
What do you do in the vault?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference.
Random, can you give me a haircut? What do you think you're gonna do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Hey, I'm already in the tunnel, Snakes. You gave me the jacket and everything.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
Why should I help you, Butch?
Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amada anyway, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again.
I gotta go.
Come back if you need something.
Yeah, okay. Well...
I never thought you'd be back. Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age.
Why are you cowering in here?
My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but I know it was the overseer.
Nope.
Oh dear, we aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tries to pretend it wasn't. I guess they try to forget the poor souls who never came back from out there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, please be careful.
Still haven't found who we're looking for, but we're getting closer, I think. Like I said, it's been a while. I don't remember specifics of all this, so I'm kind of just checking everywhere.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back!
I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble. It's not like I had the radio broadcast for a long time.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
You saved my life back then, Amada. The least I can do is help out now.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
How did you find that out?
After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions.
So why don't you just leave? It's not difficult, especially now.
It's not that simple. Just because Butch wants to leave this place behind doesn't mean the rest of us want to go away forever. It's our home, and we want to stay here. It's just that since you left, we started thinking maybe the outside wasn't something to be afraid of. But we can't even suggest going outside to communicate or trade at all. Not with the Overseer keeping us trapped down here. You need to stop him.
Why is the Overseer doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door. And we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
I think I have a solution for the vault's troubles.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I swear I'll stop your father and his guards.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right?
Violence isn't my style. Don't worry.
I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Oh, it's definitely changed me.
I never thought you'd be back.
Anyways.
I never thought you'd be back.
Let me guess, you never thought I'd be back, right? What is with you people not looking at anything?
Hello.
How may I serve you, Master?
Hi, Andy. What you doing? Oh, no, not Beatrice. The lady that gave me the creepiest fuck poem.
Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy?
What's your take on this whole situation?
Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
Andy, what happened? All this blood?
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
Oh my god. Wait, they made you the doctor?
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
Okay.
Of course.
Had to sprained big toe, had to amputate the leg, and failed. I don't remember that bit. Okay. Well, let's go find the Overseer. So obviously you can tell them all to stay here. You can sabotage the vault so they all have to leave. And then there's the middle ground where you can convince them, I think, just to open it and let people who want to go. Well, let's go find him.
I sure wish we could blow this joint.
All right, up we go. Since I'm level 30 and most of my skills are really high, this should not be difficult. Kinda surprised I've only had to shoot one person so far. Of course, that might change. Got here. Desk terminal. Confidential. Chief Officer, raid on the rebels. In light of increased agitation from the rebel elements, I have come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to this scum. While some may hold out hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us, or worse yet, our families. I propose a midnight raid into their compound, live ammo, zero tolerance. Make an example of the first two who fight back, and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or two, but we'll save the vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You're not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan, as they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal is done, they'll see it was worth the price. This will show the... Pardon me, can't speak. This will show those scum what happens when you step out of line in our vault.
It's good to see you again. It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
What did you hear from the guards?
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amada and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
Okay.
What?
I already know what happened down here now. We're not going to talk to you anymore. We're just gonna... Who are you?
Well,
what are you doing out here?
You've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
With your leadership, no one in this vault has much of a future.
That would be where you're wrong, young man. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame for the unpleasantness, it's him.
Do you have any idea why my father left the vault in the first place?
I've spent many nights asking myself exactly that. He certainly didn't tell me before he left. I blame myself, really. I should have known better than to let him enter our home in the first place. He certainly showed his true colors in the end. Were he raised in the cleanliness of our vault, perhaps your father would have shown more dedication to the important things in life. Just as well that he left. We mustn't let humanity's last pure specimens be sullied with his type.
At least my father didn't hide from the outside his whole life.
No, but he didn't risk bringing you out into it either. You have to wonder, is that why he left you behind? He wanted to know you were someplace safe? And then, like a fool, you squandered the greatest gift he ever left you.
I believe I have the solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
The rebels are right. You need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
You simply don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics. It's about never giving up hope, even now.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Well, that was easy. Okay, well, problem solved. Only had to shoot one person. What do you know? Alright, let's go talk to Amata. Wakey, wakey.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer.
How did you
He won't
hear?
tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
I just had a little talk with him and explained a few things. All quite civil.
You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
What is it?
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
I understand. Goodbye.
We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Utility jumpsuit. So Butch actually leaves, and you can recruit him as a companion if you have neutral karma. You can find him in Rivet City in the bar after a little while. Alright, well, no sense in closing the door. We're out of here. Bye-bye, Vault 101. And bye-bye, skeleton. Leveled up. Okay. What do we do now? Oh, let's do Demolition Expert, yeah. There is the neutral, I guess, option for, the best option, in my opinion, for the resolution of that. Dogmeat's still waiting for me. Stay there, buddy. But, yeah, anyways, I guess that'll do it for this one, and, not sure what we'll do next time, as usual. We'll just have to see then. So, see you guys later. Take it easy.